Welcome back to the Platypod channel. Today, we've got something truly spectacular in store for you. If you're a fan of photography and stargazing, you are in for a treat, because in today's video, I'll talk about capturing the breathtaking northern lights during this solar maximum season. But first, let's dive into why this year is extra special. Roll the intro. The northern lights, or Aurora Borealis, are a natural light display that occurs in the Earth's sky when charged particles from the sun interact with our planet's magnetic field and the gases in our atmosphere. But what's making this season so exceptional? Up to 2025 and 2026, we've got something special coming. It's the solar maximum. Solar maximum is a period of increased activity where the sun unleashes more energy in the form of sunspots, solar flares, and coronal mass ejections. And this heightened activity creates stunning, vibrant northern lights displays that you do not want to miss. To capture the northern lights in all their glory, you need the right gear. And our trusty Platypod is a game changer for capturing long exposure shots. With its compact size and incredible stability, you can get the perfect shot no matter where you are. It's an absolute must-have for astrophotography and for capturing those magical northern lights. The ceiling effect is something that I've often applied to aurora shots, and it translates to other types of photography. Think about this. When we're inside a beautiful cathedral, our interest is usually in what the ceiling and the walls look like, rather than what the floor looks like. Using a Platypod allows us to get low, flatten that floor out, and fill the frame with as much of the ceiling as possible. And the same principle applies when we're shooting northern lights or any other astrophotography. If we're low, we can retain that foreground but flatten it because of the perspective from that low photography, and it gives us the maximum amount of sky in our photo. All right, we know this year is special. We know that we have our Platypod ready. Let's talk about location scouting. Finding the right spot is crucial. Research your location in advance. Ensure it's away from city lights and it offers an unobstructed view of the northern horizon, or at higher latitudes like here in Lofoten, inside the auroral oval, you want a view of every horizon so you can catch the northern lights in the southern sky on a good night. Your biggest enemy is the clouds. The clearer the skies, the better your chances of a spectacular display. Now onto the technical side of things. Your camera settings and techniques play a vital role in capturing those mesmerizing lights. You want a wide-angle lens. Set the lowest ISO you can get away with and opt for a large aperture to capture as much of that light as possible. I usually begin at f2.8, ISO 3200 with a 10-second exposure, and then from there I'll adjust my settings depending on the strength and the activity of the aurora. The northern lights are unpredictable, so you must be patient and you must watch the skies. Keep an eye on aurora forecast apps and be ready to capture the moment. To give yourself the best chances, consider using a local guide that specializes in the aurora. I lead photo workshops and aurora hunts here in Lofoten for Discover Lofoten and Svinøya. And I spend a lot of time explaining the absence of the aurora when the magnetism isn't quite right. So having someone around you who understands how to interpret the space weather forecast can give you so much more time and maximize your chances, getting you out at the right time of night when the activity is high. The magic can happen at any time, so be prepared to shoot for hours if necessary. And with your Platypod, you'll have the stability you need to get those stunning long exposure shots. But also, it will be cold. Because that blanket of clouds up in the sky, that keeps us warm, and they'll be gone, so we'll be exposed to the Arctic night sky. Make sure you stay warm so that you can stay creative for longer and focus on your photography rather than how cold your fingers and your nose are. Finally, make sure you share your Northern Lights adventures with the world, whether it's on social media, in a blog, or just with your family and friends. Let your awe-inspiring shots shine through. You can share images you created with your Platypod gear using the hashtag #PostMyPlatypod. Show us. Let the world marvel at the Northern Lights through your lens. It's a memory you're going to cherish forever, and Platypod will have been the unsung hero behind those shots. So that's a wrap for today's video. We hope you're as excited as we are about capturing the Northern Lights during this remarkable solar maximum season. And remember, the Platypod is your best companion for this amazing journey. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and please share your Northern Lights questions in the comments below, and I will answer them for you. So until next time, keep chasing the stars with Platypod.